Biasing. Biasing means applying of DC voltage to establish a fixed level of current and voltage. Why we need biasing? To the basic function of transistor is amplifier. The amplifier increases the strength of a weak signal by transferring the energy from the applied signal DC source to the weak input signal. Basic function of transistor is amplifier. In this we read about biasing and types of biasing. Need for biasing to operate the transistor in the desired region. That means transistor will operate or it will work in the active region. For that we need biasing to operate in the particular region. To operate transistor we need biasing. The DC source supplies the power to the transistor circuit to get the output signal power greater than the input signal power. This I have said yesterday class. Operating regions of transistor is cutoff region, linear region, saturation region. These are the three types of regions in transistor. And selection for operating point. I have said in the yesterday class Q point. What is Q point? Quiescent point. Okay, that is a operating. Selection for operating point is near saturation region, near cutoff region, and at the center. That is active region. Always remember a transistor works in active region. Today we shall discuss that. Next topic is types of transistor biasing. In types of transistor biasing, first one is fixed bias configuration. In fixed bias, base, emitter, collector. You can observe the diagram. For base, resistance RB is connected, and for collector RC is connected, and finally VCC connected for both base and collector. Next, input signal, AC input signal and AC output signal. Base emitter loop. From fixed bias configuration, we will consider only base emitter loop. Before going to base emitter loop, what is a DC equivalent circuit? In fixed bias configuration or in types of transistor biasing, while considering DC equivalent circuit, we will make capacitor as open circuit. You can observe here capacitor as open circuit. Okay. We will, while taking DC equivalent circuit, we won't consider the capacitor. Base emitter loop. Taken as VBE is equal to 0. Equation I have written IB is equal to VCC minus VBE divided by RB. This is the base emitter loop. Next, emitter loop. From fixed bias, we consider only collector and emitter. You can observe collector, at the collector one resistance is connected. For emitter there is no resistance. From collector emitter loop we will find out VCE. What about VCE? Apply loop, you'll get VCE plus IC RC. First, if we take from minus to plus, then VCE plus, here it is minus to plus, so plus IC RC. Again here plus to minus, minus VCC is equal to 0. Apply loop. Okay, by loop you write the equation first. From that we will write VCE is equal to VCC minus ICRC. Standard IC is equal to beta ID. VBE is equal to difference between VB minus VE. What is VB means base voltage and VE means emitter voltage. For this also VCE is equal to VC minus VE. That means difference of those two values you will get VCE. VC is a collector voltage and VE is a emitter voltage. Base emitter voltage is equal to always VB. Next, load line analysis. In this load line analysis, from first VCE is equal to 0. Okay, make VCE is equal to 0. Then from this equation, if we make VCE is equal to 0, what you will get? IC is equal to, you will get VCC divided by RC. That is what this value, IC is equal to VCC divided by RC when VCE is equal to 0. What about when IC is equal to 0? What you will get? VCE is equal to VCC. That is what here it is. When IC is equal to 0, it is VCE is equal to VCC. Okay. This is the load line analysis. Next, we shall discuss about emitter bias configuration. For fixed bias, resistance is connected for base and resistance is connected for collector also. In this, resistance is connected for both base, collector, emitter. Okay, emitter bias configuration. For DC equivalent circuit, what we will do? We will make capacitor as open circuit. Okay. Here you can see I have not written capacitor. Okay, input side and output side. From this next step, we need to write what? First, we need to write base emitter loop, and next we need to write collector emitter loop. From base emitter loop, we will find out base current, and from collector emitter loop, we will find out VCE. Okay. From base emitter loop, okay, this is the diagram for base emitter loop. Okay. So if we apply loop, okay, if I take direction clockwise, then minus to plus. I have written minus to plus, then plus VCC. Again here plus to minus, so minus IBRB, plus to minus, minus VBE, minus here resistance, you will get RE means RE. You need to consider RE minus IE. RE is equal to 0. Okay, this is what I have written the equation from base emitter loop. Okay, next always remember current, that is current in emitter equal to current in base plus current in collector. That is what IC is equal to what? Beta IB. Okay, if we substitute IE is equal to IC plus IB, actually equation is IE is equal to IC plus IB. But what about IC is equal to? IC is equal to beta into IB. So if we take out IB as common, you will get IB beta plus 1 into IB. Okay, first IE is equal to IC plus IB. IC value is beta into IB. Take out IB common, so you will get beta plus 1 into IB. Okay, if we substitute IE value in this first equation, then after that substituting, you will get IB is equal to VCC minus VBE divided by RB plus open bracket beta plus 1 close bracket RE. First remember, base in base emitter loop, we will find out the base current. Okay, this is the resistance input is equal to beta plus 1 into RE. This is the input resistance. Next, collector emitter loop. From this, what we will find out? We will find out VCE. Okay. First, write the loop equation. Okay. Loop equation, what I have taken like this, clockwise direction, minus to plus, that means plus IE RE. Again here minus to plus means you'll get plus VCE. Again here minus to plus, again plus IC RC. Here plus to minus, so minus VCC is equal to 0. This is what loop equation. Okay. IE equals to IC, because in this we are considering emitter and collector. Okay, because in this we are not considering base. What about IE? IE is equal to IB plus IC, but in this case we are not considering base in collector emitter loop, so IB is equal to 0, so IE equals to IC. So if we substitute, instead of VCE is equal to, instead of IE you substitute IC, so IC, take out common IC, so RC plus RE. VCE is equal to VCC minus IC, open bracket, RC plus RE, close bracket. VE is equal to, what you will get? VE is IE into RE. What about VCE? This is a common, the difference between VC and VC minus VE, the value is VCE. We can write alternate also, VC is equal to VCE plus VE. Next, VB is equal to VCC minus IB RB. Next, VC is equal to VCC minus IC RC. This we can write like this. VC is equal to VCC minus IC RC. What about VB? VB is equal to VBE plus VE. From this equation only we can write the in different form. Okay. First main thing is, from emitter loop we need to find out base current, and collector emitter loop we need to find out VCE. Those two equations are more important for this. Next, load line analysis. When we substitute the value of VCE 0, then what you will get? IC value. IC is equal to VCC divided by RC plus RE. That is what you will get when VCE is equal to 0. What about when IC is equal to 0? IC is equal to 0. What you will get? VCE is equal to VCC. That is what we have written here. VCE is equal to VCC when IC is equal to 0. When VCE is equal to 0, you will get IC is equal to VCC divided by RC plus RE. This is a load line analysis. This is a Q point, means the transistor work at that point, that is active region. Okay. Next, voltage divider configuration. In voltage divider configuration, input side you can see resistance R1 and R2. The two resistance, that means base resistance, have divided R1 and R2. For DC equivalent circuit, what we will do? Capacitor we will make as open circuit. Okay. Before going to that, exact analysis. In this two analysis, exact analysis, approximate analysis. First we shall read that exact analysis. In this exact analysis, we will take R1, R2 like this. Okay, those two are in series only. We will take like this. We will apply the Thevenin's theorem. Okay, we will apply the Thevenin's theorem. You will read Thevenin's theorem in ECA. Okay, in detail. If we apply Thevenin's theorem, you will get, how you will get ETH. First, we will make load as 0. Okay, we will make load as 0. Only we will consider the resistance. Input will be ETH is equal to VR2 is equal to R2 VCC and divided by R1 plus R2. To find Thevenin's equivalent resistance RTH, open the load. That means we will make load as open and short circuit the input source. If we short circuit the input source and we will make load as open circuit. Then you will get RTH is equal to R1 parallel R2. To find out the Thevenin's equivalent voltage VTH or ETH, we will make open circuit. Okay, we will make open circuit load. Okay, load ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ open circuit ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So ETH is equal to, we will get R2 into VCC, R2 into VCC divided by R1 plus R2. Okay, next this is a after completion after applying Thevenin's theorem, this is the diagram. RTH and RE, here it will become input ETH. What about IB from this? Now it is a base emitter loop. In this voltage divider analysis, voltage divider configuration, input side there are two resistance that we have made as one resistance, that is RTH. Okay, and input source we have made as ETH. Next, from this base emitter loop, we have what we should write, what we should take, IB. Okay, we need to find out the IB. If we apply loop, then what you will get? After applying loop, you will get VTH minus IB RB, IB RTH minus VBE minus VIE RE. From that equation, we will write IB is equal to ETH minus VBE divided by RTH plus open bracket beta plus 1 close bracket IE. This is the IE value. Okay, first write the equation, next you solve. IB is equal to, you'll get this equation. Okay, if we write loop equation, you'll get VTH or ETH minus IB into RTH minus VBE minus IE into RE. IE we can write it as beta plus 1 IB. Okay, beta plus 1 into IB. Okay, after substituting, after solving that one, you'll get IB is equal to ETH minus VBE divided by RTH open bracket beta plus 1 close bracket RE. What about VCE? VCE is equal to VCC minus IC open bracket RC plus RE. Okay, this is a after collector emitter loop. Okay, collector side resistance will be there RC, that is by considering that VCE is equal to VCC minus IC open bracket RC plus RE close bracket. Next, approximate analysis. Approximate analysis I have already told. One is exact analysis and another one is approximate analysis. In this resistance approximate analysis, the input section of the voltage divider configuration can be represented. You can see this input resistance that we will take here Ri. The resistance Ri is the equivalent resistance between base and ground. Okay, it is a equivalent resistance between base and ground for a transistor with an emitter resistor Re. Ri is equal to Vi divided by Ib, that we can write it as Vth minus Vbe divided by Vth minus Vbe whole divided by Rth plus 1 plus beta into Re. If we solve that one, we will get Ri is equal to beta plus 1 into Re, that is equals to beta into Re. What about Vb is equal to? Vb is equal to R2 into, Vb is nothing but Vth. Okay, Vb is equal to R2 Vcc divided by R1 plus R2. So Ri is equal to, Ri is a equivalent resistance between ground and base. Okay, beta plus 1 into Re, that equals to beta Re. Ie is equal to V divided by Re. Beta Re is greater than or equals to 10 times of R2. Okay, 10 into R2. VE is equal to VB minus VBE. ICQ is equals to IE, and VCE is equal to VCE. Q point means that is a operating point or quiescent point. VCC minus IC into RC plus RE. Load line analysis of divider voltage, same as it is. Okay, first you apply VCC as 0 and find out IC. Next you make IC as 0 and you'll get VCE value. Okay, from this equation only you can write, if we make VCE as 0, what you will get? IC is equal to VCC divided by RC plus RE. If we substitute IC as 0, then VCE is equal to VCC. That is what I have written here. For IC value, here it is. VCE value, here it is. Okay, this is the load line analysis of divider bias, voltage divider bias. Next we shall go for the collector to base bias. Okay, there are 4 configuration: fixed bias, emitter bias, fixed bias configuration, emitter bias. Next, voltage divider bias. Last is collector to base bias. In this collector to base bias, for base the resistance is connected, but you can observe for collector 2 resistance is connected. Okay, for from base side also it is connected, and for collector 2 resistance from base and 1 is from VCC. Okay, here common emitter side. For DC equivalent circuit, capacitor become open circuit. From this base emitter loop, what we will find out? We will find out IB. Okay, first write the equation. This is the direction I have taken. VCC minus plus to minus it is. So minus beta IB open bracket. Here you need to write both resistance. Okay, because for IB, RC plus RE both are connected. VCC minus VBE minus beta IB RC plus RE minus IB RF is equal to 0. Here IC dash means IC dash is equal to IB plus IE. IB is equal to VCC minus VBE divided by RF plus beta into RC plus RE. R dash is equal to, here in this case R dash is equal to RE, ICO is equal to beta V divided by RF plus beta R dash is equal to V dash divided by RF by beta plus R dash. ICO is equal to V dash divided by R dash. This we can write it as R dash. Okay. Next, IE collector emitter loop, IE RE plus VCE plus IC dash IC dash RC. You can write the equation. Okay, first what you will get? IE RE. Next VCE. Next IC dash RC. Next VCC equal to 0. From this what we will write? VCE. VCE is equal to what you will get? VCC minus IC open bracket RC plus RE close bracket. Because IC dash equals to IC and IE equals to IC, because here only one current will flow, so they will write IC dash equals to IE. In this base current is 0, so you will get IC dash is equal to IC. But in this case base current also connected, so IC dash is equal to IC plus IB. Okay, IC dash is equal to IC plus IB. Next, load line analysis. Just substitute VCE is equal to 0. Then what you will get? IC. IC is equal to VCC divided by RC plus RE. After After getting IC value, next you substitute IC is equal to 0, then what you will get VCE, VCE is equal to VCC. That is what you need to find out in load line analysis. First we need to make IC as 0 and find out VCE. Next you make VCE as 0 and find out IC. Okay.